All right, we back, yo, live and living color, back and recording. B-Rad's Place. We are reviewing another gangster movie. These movies are a little a lot different. There's a
Very much so.
pretty good big time gap from these movies too, right? I guess technically they're around the same time.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, but they were just filmed about 12 years apart.
Yes.
But anyway,
predates it a little. I was
No, same
Well,
time
from,
period.
Not the same time period.
from what they said, a lot of people were afraid to tell the paid in full story until
Yeah.
it came out. So that's why
People
way
are
to
still
slow
alive.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
are still alive and stuff. Because what is that? Ace is still alive, and I want to say Rico.
No, Rico just got killed like
just
2
got
years
killed.
ago. He got out of jail. He got
He
killed like
got
a year
out,
later.
got killed like a year.
He was
Yeah.
a dickhead, so I'm not surprised.
So
He had
anyway,
nothing to do with drugs, just over a chick. But go ahead.
I assumed it just had. I didn't know it was over a chick. I assumed it was over just his history.
His past,
They
over
did
a
a lot
chick.
of people dirty, man.
Yeah.
Over a chick.
But back to B-Rad's Place, back with Ike, Jay Greene, asked Phil, and said, and me, B-Rad Brandon.
Get
Huh?
it right. Ask
Ask
Phillip.
Phil, ask Philip, ask Phil.
Ask Phillip.
Hey,
That's it.
man. Hey,
All the extra financial advice, you go ask Phillip. That's what the point of it is.
I did it like a black person. That's how we say X.
and that's how I'm going to tag you, too. AX Phil. AX Phil.
Oh man.
Yeah, we were reviewing another classic though, Paid in Full, man. This is one of my favorite movies too. But yeah, I got a lot of favorite movies.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of movies.
Every day, D, you be all right.
Yeah, all day.
Classic.
Well, classic line, ain't it? Hey, Ike, you start, bro. Give me your ranking then and your initial thoughts on this.
Always the movie it was a Rockefeller movie, right?
Yeah.
Name
James
dash
Dash.
made this.
Yeah, I gave it a 3.
Damn.
I'll tell you what, I gave it a 3.
Go ahead.
Solid. But I had one main complaint about the movie.
Which
I don't know if you want to share this now or later on.
we need to know now. You gave it a
Now we
3.
need to know it's 3.
It's 3. It's movie a 3, bro. Like I didn't know why.
Why?
So my main
And
complaint
it
was
better be good.
Rico. We didn't know enough about Rico. That was always what led him to. Was he just always a snake? What led him to even when they were locked up?
He was.
He was always one.
Yeah.
So,
His
but I
opportunities.
wanna know, why was that? I wanted a little background on him. He was just thrown in the mix to me when I watched it, and there wasn't enough background to how. Yeah, he ended up being a snake and doing all this other stuff, but there wasn't enough background as far as like how did he? Because he got the background.
Ace and Mitch, they got backgrounds. Rico just popped up and was the main
Right.
character after that. I feel where you're coming from. Is the way they do.
I think by that point, I believe most people knew about the story of Paid in Full before the movie came out. So you knew about Rico's history in DC and Harlem before he went to jail. So all this stuff, it would have been a movie if you'd had to go through everything that he was doing. Because way before a lot of these other, his story was already, that's a whole nother movie.
I'm sure his background is extensive, but the way that he got placed in the movie was just kind of like
Random.
Here he is.
dropped
Yeah,
in. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So sometimes you want a little background to get some understanding of.
Especially because he was the main character too.
So that was my only thing. So that's why I gave it a 3. It was a solid movie all around. Kind of didn't like some of the. I think some of the scene transitions kind of were like weird, but it was good, man. That's just me.
It is a Dame Dash movie. That's why.
Yeah.
Jay Greene, where you at, brother?
It gets a 4. I give it a 4. Like I said, it was interesting, but the fact that it was based on real people, real stuff that was going on, I know they had to kind of be careful how they played the movie or whatever. Because like I said, back when this came out, a lot of these dudes are still moving around, with the exception of Mitch. A lot of these dudes was like still around doing stuff. So it's like you got to be careful and stuff because if somebody doesn't like something, they might come see you. You can't put everything in there. I think Rico was in jail when this thing came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he still got ties in DC too.
One thing I will say is that I liked how Ace was a little different from your typical main drug dealer. You know what I'm saying?
He tried to have an extra.
There wasn't the typical narcissism. You didn't see God complex that they often get when you start getting the success or whatever.
He wasn't
a change from your typical drug crime movies or whatever. Yeah.
Phil, you up next on the screen. What you got?
Yeah, I thought it was a 4.5, because of what y'all said about. I forgot his name. What was the head boss?
Ace.
Ace.
Hey,
Harris played Ace.
yeah, I like the way he handled himself, and then I like even though Rico was weak, I like Cameron's character.
I'm a 4.5. This is one of my favorite movies. I think the only thing I wanted them to touch on more was Preach and his people, because they were the ones who kidnapped the nephew. And
Oh,
you know,
That
if
was
you go
so
back, they were heavy. So these are the ones that kidnapped Bobby Brown and did all this. They got a lot of people for ransom, and they just glossed over it as this was the uncle.
Wait, hold on, Sam.
And that's also the gang that kidnapped Bobby Brown, and Whitney Houston had to come pay his ransom.
Yep.
So they didn't touch on it too much in the movie, which I would have liked them to at least do something to that extent. But for me, it's a 4.5. 50 say he's gonna do a movie about it, about to do so. A series.
Real people, it
He's
was a
trying to-
bunch of
Yeah.
real characters in this that they didn't even really get deep into on. That's why I couldn't get it. I
Yeah.
feel like they left a lot of stuff out because
Yeah.
they couldn't at that time. And so
Yeah, I
we'll
don't know
see.
if that's probably why, because he may be still alive, just in jail.
Yeah,
but
your kids may
that
come
could
up with
be, yeah, that could be the thing. But yeah, I would have liked for them to at least say something. But for me, it's the
I
4.5.
I had never heard that at all, Sid. This is the first time I've ever heard this.
them New York
Uh,
people be talking about that all the time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they had
Yeah.
a cop on the payroll who would pass stuff down to them so they wouldn't get busted, and they was doing this for years. So I would have liked for them to touch on it in the movie at some point, but I get it
Yeah.
with all the stuff. This is real life stuff.
Yeah, that changed my ranking from 4 to a 5. No, I'm gonna keep it at a 4 though, man. To be honest with you, when we get to ranking all of the movies, that's probably gonna be pushed down on my
sure.
list
Yeah.
because, to be honest with you, there were some aspects of the movie that were a little goofy. Kind of what Ike said, the transitions were bad, the directing was. It was a good movie, like the story.
Well, storyline, yeah.
The story was great. It was not a good filmed movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They didn't have the music placed perfect. Like we watched New Jack City. Every time it was certain music in the movie, it fit perfect with what was going on. This
Yep.
wasn't. It was a little more clumsy when they did this one, but like they did it on the fly.
Yeah.
Cam really was punching like that dude. He beat up on the like he beat that dude up for real. He was like
Real.
really.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's jump into our first scene real quick.
Talking about Charlie Black at the red.
Exactly.
I couldn't make that.
Yeah. Some up if they both.
Speak.
I ain't bring them nothing. So I see everybody up there got stuff for them. So I walk up to the table.
Ain't got no soy sauce up there, baby.
No, they ain't put no soy sauce in the bag, man. Mitch, can I tell a story? I walk up to the table, right? Pick up the cake, mush it in his face, tell him happy birthday.
I feel like Cameron would do that in real
Yeah,
life.
real life.
Yeah, he would. Yes. He wasn't really acting. He was just being himself in a movie.
yeah.
And party looking at me like I'm bugging.
We looking at you like you bugging, man. You bugging, man. We thinking that type of shit is funny. You took the whole cake and mushed it in his face.
Whole cake. Yeah, listen.
There you go, Sid.
Yeah, listen. That's Ace. Make that shot again. 5,000. You can't make it again.
Man, I ain't gonna take you a little 5,000, man.
Hold on to you, man. Penny pinching there, man. Lift me up, man. You always trying to save your doings, B.
The thing is, baby, you went the wrong way now. You need to be with me, man. Give me that bet, man.
Dad, you got the bet, Mr. Mitch. What you drunk tonight? Your man been
I'm about to
drinking?
take this nigga uptown, man.
Dad, take me uptown, man.
Don't take you uptown, man.
5,000, you can't make the shot.
we do,
You off
man.
right here,
Man,
man.
don't
You
smoke.
off right here, man. Your man drunk. That's off right there. But double up. Better right back. Yo, 5, better 5 right back. Go ahead, Mr. Mitch, double up.
Nah, I'm feeling less.
Double up.
I'm feeling like you or something, man.
Like
Double
him,
it up.
man. I'm me. Double up.
That's you, man.
Give me my money. Give me my money.
Come on,
Right there, man.
I ain't got it right now, man.
You ain't got it. No ribs.
Nah, come on, B.
No ribs, no rice.
And I know I just talked about the placement and the direction of the movie. I do think this was a perfect way to start the movie because you get a real depiction of each of their personalities in this scene alone, right? Mitch, Ace, he's still quiet, reserved, whatever the case may be. You can still feel his energy. You can still feel his power. Calculated. You know what I'm saying? He ain't about to bet no 5Gs for no silly like that.
Yeah.
Cameron, the wild card. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? He's just who he is, right?
Yeah.
And then from the way Mitch is dressed, fly,
Yeah.
to just his
Flashy, focus on me type.
correct. Yeah, it's real cool how they just they show this scene so they give the audience depiction of these three characters and how they differ from each other. Who's your favorite character, Phil?
Ace, for sure.
What about you, Sid?
It was Cam. It was, man.
Just call it what it is, huh?
This is what it is. It was my favorite character. I like Ace too, but yeah, Cam.
Yeah. What about you, Ike?
Oh, Ace. I like Mitch, man, but it hurt me that you could bring some. I understand why there was appeal with Cam, and then Cam had his back in the pen and all that or whatever. But
He's too loyal, man.
yeah, you can't. You got to vet certain people. You
Gotcha.
bring your man from jump. Don't take much to kind of unravel what y'all trying to build or whatever. So I think there was a little naivete on Mitch's part, but I understand it. But yeah, it's Ace.
Mitch had poor judgment. Even though I like Cam, Mitch had poor judgment.
Poor judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's being the loudest person that just don't give a business that you're trying to low key. Just that didn't make sense to me.
And he knew he stabbed somebody in the back before that.
And and the thing is, Mitch was loud too.
Yeah,
Not as loud as Cam, but he was
He
loud.
wasn't that bad. He had a little reputation or whatever, but he wasn't that crazy or whatever. He wasn't nowhere near as bad as Rico.
No,
yeah,
for sure.
Rico had issues.
Yeah.
Real quick, I will show this scene. What do y'all think about this guy right here?
You know,
Huh?
Melvin,
No, we'll get to whole Melvin in a second. Lulu.
Lulu.
Yeah.
Saying I don't see you outside. We dress nice.
What about your friends? They dress nice, fancy.
Tuck them laces in, all right? Don't be slacking on that.
Yeah, he
And Lulu is also a flame.
I want to
He can't. That's Deathstroke
Nice,
said.
nice. You understand?
Yeah, I know.
Loud nice.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You don't even got a car, do you?
What I need a car for? Family moving up in the business. I know you're gonna look
broke,
after family.
is that Velour?
What family you talking about, Ice?
It is.
Yeah, I passed the
I
test.
mean,
It's not a test. I'm just saying.
You like money, right?
Yeah.
Come on, I'm broke, baby.
Right there.
I'm
I
broke,
see
baby.
you shining with money. Even Ray Charles can see you got money.
got on my nerves.
Didn't he? I couldn't stand this dude, bro. I couldn't stand him, man.
That was
Phil, why do you think Lulu chose Ace as a guy to do some business with?
Oh, cuz man, at least the way I read it, you look out in the neighborhood and you go, all right, man, I need to find somebody who a winner. You know what I'm saying? Who hungry, who smart, and who a winner. And I feel like he probably stood out in that neighborhood because in a different environment, he'd have been a valedictorian somewhere. Worse.
Wait, Ace, but my only pushback is Ace didn't really stand out.
he asked the right questions and everything. Like when he was in there talking to
I think it was the
that
mind.
interaction that they had, he was like, "Oh, this
Yeah,
cat."
yeah,
He realized what I got going on over here.
Yeah, but you gotta think how many black folks he didn't dealt with, but then now to meet Ace to ask those types of questions. That's something that will stand out to you. If you're in that environment, everybody's just asking you, hey, how can I get some money? And he asking you, hey, what'd you do what steps that'll stand out to you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just interesting that he chose Ace, and he basically gave my man the keys to the. He gave him a business.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all didn't mention this part either. That there was an integrity piece with Ace too, because
Yeah, absolutely. Because he went
Oh,
and turned
because
his
Brian-
main boss. He could have got himself killed, but he went and did that. You know what? Let me go and turn this in.
I'm here for Lulu.
You know what? That's what it was when he brought back the drugs. I think that was the thing.
They put him in with a big connect.
Mm-hmm.
it was the integrity thing, dog. One of the things that was also interesting about this movie is how all of these guys are essentially connected. Because Ace was dating Mitch's sister, right? Am I correct there? Yeah.
Because the little man, him and him, they would go play basketball together. So he was dating because they stayed together throughout the whole movie because it was Regina Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And Calvin was dating Ace's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy Calvin. Bro.
Yeah, I couldn't stand Calvin.
He was funny.
So I'm going to show this Calvin scene real quick, and then I do have a question to you guys about Calvin when he got out of jail.
Oh, when he got out or when he was at the
No, this is more the introduction of him.
okay.
Yeah, this part right here.
Yo, come here for a minute. What? Come here, Dick. Talk to you about something.
You talking to Mitch's sister, right? Yeah, because I be seeing you all around and all that. And that's cool, man. You hit that, right?
Come on, man.
Oh my God. Kid, you supposed to be hitting that.
I can't stand
Sweating
the
in
dude,
that
though.
laundry for nickels and dimes is not gonna get you that. Look here. You saw that Jones we just ran out here? That's my clientele. That's real money right there.
Like what?
I just made enough dough to bake biscuits for the projects.
That's funny.
Try a quick 800 in one day.
How old do you think Calvin is right here in this scene?
Struggling.
43.
What's wrong with your back?
Terrible.
Pop.
He's just over projecting. You could just tell Calvin was a
What I tell y'all about, man, you can't,
yeah.
like that's they compensating for something. That's why I say that. You got to
Definitely.
be careful with people like that.
Absolutely. And Jay Greene, so one of the things that I noticed in this movie that I wrote down was both Calvin and Mitch both go to jail, right?
Yeah.
Mitch understood when he got out of jail who he was at that point in regards to Ace.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because they had a better friendship before he went into jail. But when Calvin came out, he couldn't understand that, no, Ace is the dude now, and I got to fall in line with him. But he kept calling him Junior, X, Y, Z.
Hey, B, that's a insecurity. Like Mitch, couldn't nobody tell Mitch that Mitch wasn't a man. Mitch in his head knew he was a man and couldn't nobody tell him no different. He had hands. He knew how to get that work. Whatever you give him, he gonna go hustle it and make some money. That other cat, all he had was that dope game. All he had was that. And then when he couldn't be in the same place that he was after he came out or whatever, it bothered him. It ate him up. He was like, man, I can't believe this the little dude who used to do my laundry. I gotta go and respect this dude. He used to do my laundry. He used to wash my dirty drawers. Now I gotta go get this money from this dude. No. Ain't no way. You can't tell that when you got an ego.
Even think about it too. When he came home, when Calvin came home, what did he come home to, right? He didn't come home to his dude putting money in his pocket, giving him a car, or whoever used to work beside him or whatever, like that or whatever. So
How they treated them like that too. Like,
Exactly.
like sometimes the way you treat folks, that stuff come back on you and stuff, man. Like you ain't.
Yeah. No, absolutely, man. I really enjoyed that piece of it too. And I lost train of thought. I'm gonna edit all that part out. That me talking right there, because I was looking for clips at the same time, so I have no idea what y'all were saying.
That ADD kicks in. That's all. We know.
I'm looking for the right clips.
We already know.
I'm looking for the right clips.
Flow.
This is one of my favorite.
Calvin was just a whole man. That's all.
Basically, that fool beats that squirrel.
Like me, man. I love the game. Be feeling like one of them ball playing bird magic or something. Yeah, you know I could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?
Hey, that's tough, dog, right there.
yeah.
That's tough, man. So to Phil's point, you put Mitch or whoever, I can't remember which one it said, but you put Mitch anywhere, he gonna make some money, right? Because he that dude. He could be hustling anything. He just likes the love of the people, because they talk about it when he's driving through the neighborhood, when he get the VVS and all this and the car and stuff like that. Everybody
He was the man. Like I said, he was the man, and that was what he had been for a long time. Even before Ace decided to start doing this, he was the man.
Yep.
But ultimately, I think it's part of his downfall too, because he thought small. He couldn't think beyond the hood, right?
Yeah.
He was gonna die anyways. Anybody, he was gonna die. Because he
went to jail the first time. He did that to prove a point, just on some street rep stuff. Hey, don't be trying to rob me. This will happen to you type deal. No, he wasn't going to live. That's what happens when you do that for a long period of time. You go to jail or you die. You can't sell big time dope and think it's going to have a happy ending unless you ace and got some kind of backup plan, or you have to tell on somebody or something like that. Because like when they used to do the American Gangster TV show on the T or whatever and stuff, and they would go in and have all them stories. All them dudes that are still alive, like Lil Melvin and all them dudes, they served some really serious time. And when they came back, they couldn't get back to where they was. Look at Big Meech now, struggling now because he done pissed off 50 Cent. Now he can't make money off his own story.
Yep. All right, let's get to some Cameron.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Rico. I can't even call him Cameron. It's Rico. Rico is
Rico.
Real quick, when he got introduced, I don't have that clip. He got introduced because he saw Mitch getting whooped in jail and he saved him, right?
Yeah.
Did he already know Ace was that dude outside of jail?
You talking about Rico?
Rico, when he helped.
If he was talking to Mitch, yeah, because
I'm sure Mitch told him in jail, when you get out, go and talk to this dude.
My man.
What I'm asking is, did he know that before he helped Mitch?
Nah,
My question is, there was a part when they were in jail because Rico kind of looked at him, okay,
Yeah.
like he recognized them or whatever. So that's
Well,
why
so it wouldn't shock me if Rico set him getting jumped in jail up so he could get in with these
That's
fools.
what I was thinking, Jeremy.
Because like, this dude is
See that
shady,
too.
shady like that.
See that?
That's
Yeah,
exactly what I was thinking, Jeremy.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
probably.
Phil.
'Cause I thought during the narration they were saying, Mitch was
I don't
saying
think
like,
Rico's that smart though.
yeah, but in the narration they were saying when we in jail, we hear what's going on in the street too. I think that was narrating during the time
Yeah.
before he did it, so that's what made me think he knew the connection.
And then on top of that, again, even if he was hearing what was going on in the street with Ace, but then again, Mitch also had a name for himself by that time too. So he already knew connecting himself with Mitch is going to, whether it was Ace or just doing something with Mitch as when he gets out of jail, this is the play.
Mhm.
This is the play.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This
Yep.
is the play.
He knew what he was wanting to do before he got out here. This is what I'm doing. Like, as soon as I get out, I'm gonna find these cats. I'm gonna link up with them, and I'm finna make this bread.
Yeah. Yeah, because when he gets out of jail, he just rolls up on Ace. Hey man, I hope your man's out in jail, whatever the case may be. Hit me up or whatever the case. All right, man. Let's get to this scene. I ain't gonna show this other scene. Let's play this scene first, then we'll talk.
What's up? Need some work, man. What's going on?
Ain't nothing pumping right now, B.
Come on, man. I know y'all got something.
What's going on right now, B?
So it's supposed to stop because your man got shot.
What?
Damn.
What's that, partner?
Calvin must got you shook.
Calvin.
Come on, man.
Did you want to count the hoes, man?
Nah, you're talking about Calvin.
With me out the game, got dry up on the streets real quick.
Hey, your boy did ask for it though.
He's talking super greasy or whatever. Like, I didn't really blame him for getting hit. I'm just laughing because like he hit that dude for real.
He did hit him for real, right?
He hit that dude for real. I'm like, come on, man.
Between this scene and the Dougie scene, wait, you can't show that scene. Oh man, so you see me hit the Dougie? Watch me lift my leg up.
Yeah, man, that dude was just doing too much, man. He be doing too much. I told you, you can't trust flashy cats like that or whatever. Like doing stuff for attention and everything. That stuff always make me look at people sideways.
He's flashy and he's impulsive too.
Very
Yeah.
close.
That's the thing, because he's flashy too. But he ain't impulsive like this cat.
Yeah.
He thinks some of his stuff through. Rico don't do no thinking through. He's reactive, like for everything.
100%. 100%. All right, hold on, y'all. This is one of the most famous scenes in this dang on movie. Yes, sir, baby. Me and AI, baby.
The Cam
I'm not-
Wilson's and
Oh, we got a lot of cursing to get out of here.
yeah, okay.
They get Nancy out there, baby.
I know what floats A's boat. Remember this?
Watch out to pull over to the side, paper.
Angie Martinez.
Right here. What's poppin', Colonel? I ain't clean now.
He wasted a lot of bullets from that close. I
Not a
was
lot, bro. The first two did it.
like,
Save your bullets, man. They're expensive.
that's a waste of bullets.
Do you need a cat like this on your squad, though?
No, not at all.
If you don't have anyone that can rein it in, no,
Yeah.
you're all gonna die.
Exactly what I said. You got to have somebody that can control that, man. You cannot have, because he gonna get everybody caught up.
Yeah, they need another man over there.
Yeah, I prefer like a John Wick like character. If I'm gonna have a thug, you know what I'm saying? Have somebody who
quiet
know how to
dude.
hold their liquor. That dude cannot
Yeah.
hold his liquor.
Yeah. Give me the quiet dude any day over that. I do not need the wild animal.
Even that
need more
thing,
like what Nino had.
2-3 shots at the most. He just unleashed it. I'm like,
Now,
bro.
how did he not? You got to have a dutter man. You can't have that on your team like that. Rico is.
Rico.
Because you never know what he's going to do that you got to answer for. That's part of the reason why Calvin freaked out when they got into that argument at the Dougie party.
Yeah, because he don't know how this cat gonna react.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil, I like how I asked the question. Your first thought was absolutely not.
You're like rocking with that.
No, sir.
If Phyllis drip Kingpin, there will be no Ricos on his squad.
None, zero.
All right, here's one of the most quoted
There we go.
comments in movie history.
You be all right. You tough, right?
Look at him.
Shout every day, B.
I don't have that. I don't have
Yeah, shout every day, B.
You tough, right?
All right.
You get shot every day, B.
My guy had no childhood. I grew up watching cartoons on Saturday.
Rico did not have a good childhood at all.
Shit.
All right, I got one more Rico scene, man. Rico just died. And then we'll wrap it up.
It's made me mad.
Damn.
I know, man. I'm
Dirty. This was dirty.
I got one more name, B. Sonny like my little brother too. Anything you need, let me know.
I need you to help me sell these 14 keys so I can get this ransom money for Sonny, man.
You got 14 bricks right there? Push you off, eh?
Yeah, man, but look, once we get my little brother back, man, right the back, it's gonna be visiting.
Yeah, dog.
Dirty, man.
dirty.
And we still finna get his whoop.
He was dirty, bro. Like,
14 keys right there.
Who gave him to you?
Didn't even hesitate. That's why when
like-
Ace set him up on the basketball court, I'm like, oh yeah, he done. And then Ace got him good. I'm like, that's how you get somebody like that.
yeah.
And him straight to them feds.
And them dudes look like feds from the
Boy, been wearing baseball hats and said undercover on them and stuff. That was stupid.
I know Sid touched on it earlier. We missed a couple scenes real quick, but Calvin running up at Ace's house, killing him. That was crazy. Ace got shot in the head too, didn't he?
Yes.
Mhm.
That's why Rico was like, you tough.
Very. They called his mama called him Lucky.
Yeah, he hated the name.
He hated the name, but he was definitely a lucky cat, man.
Definitely.
Ice kidnapping his nephew. So okay, hold on. Time. So was Ice his mom's brother?
No, brother.
Because at certain points it sounded like he was her boyfriend for a second, but it was her brother.
Drug
No.
addict uncle that lived in the
Mom's- the mom's brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
he lived in the
That always confused me because I thought he was like the boyfriend.
Yeah, that was the mom's brother right there.
Dirty uncle.
Cause remember when Rico rolled up on Mitch and the boy was out there or whatever they was talking, he was telling him, hey, don't be like him. It was after he got out of jail. He had the car and stuff. He was like, hey, don't be like him. Don't listen to nothing he got to say. He ain't got no good advice for you. You just listen to me. I'm gonna steer you in the right direction. Don't pay him no mind.
Yeah. I think that's all I
Oh,
I
you know,
ain't got
it's
the snitch part.
I'm just connecting these dots. Okay, that's why you said that. Because Calvin, the one that shot
Ace.
That's why Rico killed him.
Yeah.
I understand that part. Yeah, okay, that makes
But
sense.
like he
I still don't-
first had got mad because
The chain was Calvin's chain. So he
Yeah.
brought away.
Yeah,
Ace
yeah.
laid up, he brought him the chain.
But they had the falling out and he decided to rob Ace when they was at that party where they was playing the video of Cameron doing dirt or whatever. Then they got in an argument at the party. And then Cameron talked real slick to him and he got mad. And that's when he decided he was going to rob Ace. And that's how all that came about. Cameron's character is a reason for a lot of the stupid stuff happening in the movie. He was only around because Mitch made a bad decision to bring him in, but he trusted him because he's loyal like that. Mitch and Ace was like super loyal in the movie or whatever, but then you got the jealous dude that need to be seen, need the attention and all that stuff or whatever. And it's like I said, it just went bad from there.
Calvin didn't even want to get in line anyway. He
Yeah,
was
no.
already looking for some bullshit.
That's
He
why
really
I like that Mason. Ladies, there are some jealous guys in our town.
Here you go, Sid. That's for you.
Boom.
This is the only thing that brought him out of his character, though, dog.
What
That's
the
when he knew he was gonna die.
nephew?
Yeah.
Bro, they sent a finger to the house.
Yeah, they took
Man,
his finger.
Crazy.
After
It
he,
was-
after he killed Mitch, they just killed him because there was no money they could get from him no more.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They killed him and dumped his body somewhere.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Closing comments. I'll start, y'all. Ranking. I'm gonna give it about a. I'm gonna keep it at a 3.5. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, they got some classic scenes. It's a fun movie in general. It ain't Jason Slayer. I can tell you that. It ain't Jason Slayer.
That's his fresh.
It ain't Jason Slayer.
And that's his fresh.
But it's about 3.5, 350 for me. Definitely enjoyable. Like I said, Sid told me something about the movie I never even knew about, so that was dope to hear. I do like the characters. I like just how all of them were different. Yeah, man. And my ranking on gangster movies, since we got 2 now, this is second.
Wow.
1 and 2, baby. All right, Phil, I'm gonna let you end it since you guessed. So, Sid, actually, I'm gonna go Ike. Ike, you next.
Stay at a 3. I do like the movie and enjoy it, but I gave my reasons why it's a 3. But it's solid and it does. I can't think of another word there. It does a solid job of telling the overall kind of backstory.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think overall it does kind of leave you wanting more. But was this Rockefeller's first film or no?
State Property, maybe.
State Property, I
Yeah,
think.
State
was
Property.
State
Yeah.
Property was working. It was way worse of a movie.
Paper Planes.
horrible.
Yeah, given who produced the movie, it's solid. But I think we've seen some other record labels
It
get
ain't a
there
Master P movie.
to make the movies. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's definitely ain't I got the hookup.
Definitely,
All right.
definitely not got the
It's better-
hook.
It's better than I got the hookup. I can tell you
I got
that.
the hookup comes to mind, yes, but it's solid all around. But for me, it just left me wanting more. But what you said, be like, you found out some additional information, like said, provide some additional information about the background story that wasn't part of the movie that would have been great. I understand they're working within a budget and all that, but it's a solid movie. Just had me wanting more. Like I said, I would have loved a little background on Rico and stuff like that. But
Yeah, it's it.
I'm staying with a 4. I still like it, even though that was just that major part of the whole storyline. I wish they would have at least mentioned the name or a character of some sort, but I'm sure they're probably fearing for their lives, so I can't really blame them. But I still give it a 4. Ranking wise, I would say it's in the top 10. So I'll say top 10.
Okay. Jay Greene.
4, staying with the 4. Like I said, entertaining. Like the whole, the backstabbing, the jealousy, the envy, the flaunting of the money and all that other stuff or whatever. That's something you can take from as far back as Bible times. People are gonna be people, and like I said, when people show you who they are, you should believe them. It applies to everything. I like these movies because I don't care if it's business, I don't care if it's like sports or whatever, like all this stuff, the way people interact with each other always stays the same. So I'm always interested in movies like this just because I like seeing extremes of how people interact and react with each other and stuff. But yeah, 4 for me, number 2 on our 2-movie list. But I'm going to say it'll probably be a top 10-ish type deal, depending on what we review as far as gangster movies go.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because Phase 4 came out, what, 02?
Like that.
Man,
But like you got Sugar Hill you can go into.
Was in the Hood, Mid
Was
Society.
in the Hood,
It's gonna be
Men's
moving.
Belly. Yeah, it's
It's gonna be moving down. Finish it up.
I'm
Boy.
gonna stay with a 4, and it's my top 5. It's probably because it's like a hood classic. I feel like it's like the Black Goodfellas. That's kind of what it reminded me of, the Black Goodfellas.
Okay. All right. Any closing comments from anybody else on the movie? All right.
They did that little kid dirty. That's all I got to say.
I hate that part, man. I hated it.
That actually bothered me. That was the one part.
It hit me like when they killed G Baby and
Horrible.
Oh, man.
Well, and I think this movie they had a lot more parts that were like, damn.
Yeah.
You know, this is based on a true story. This wasn't a fiction tale. This is like real people and stuff. And so it's like a lot of these things are like known around the city back then. So
yeah,
I feel like New Jack City was what's that dude name? Jerry Bruckheimer. I feel like he was the director of that one, Jerry Bruckheimer.
Nah, that was the Van Peebles, the Pops and the Son. They did that.
It was good.
But to your point, you're saying it had the bigger budget. It was a better streamlined type movie as opposed to
the older Van Peebles been doing movies since blaxploitation, so they got background. They were doing blaxploitation movies and stuff, and so they had New Jack City, they had the Posse, and all the stuff that they did in the
Posse
90s.
was my movie, dog. I can't wait to see Posse, dog.
One of my favorite movies, bro. Like that's one of my
Posse's my movie.
drop a lot of knowledge in that one.
All right, I'm gonna end it too right now.